Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you're all keeping really well. So today's video is going to be on how I created this makeup look today. So this very dewy glowy base and this pink eyeshadow look. So if you are interested to find out, then keep on watching and we're just gonna go straight into it. So I hope you enjoy this video. Start by taking my Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 5, and I just want to go over my brows to give a more bolder and fuller look. So I'm going to grab my Makeup Forever HD concealer and we're just going to pop a little bit on each eyelid. Just going to take a flat brush and we're just going to press the product into the skin like so, and we're just going to move to the next eye. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, and this is the Jackie Aina eyeshadow palette, and we are literally going to be using two colours from this palette. So I'm just going to start off with this brown right here. So you're just going to pop this colour into the crease, and as you can see I am going in with the tiniest amount of product. It's always best to start off with a little bit of product, and then if you want to build up you can build up more. And I like to take my eyeshadow in the corners as well, so the inner corners of the eyes. I like to kind of drag that eyeshadow all the way in. So I'm just going to take this pink shade now and I'm just going to pop this all over my eyelids. And just keep pressing that shade in. Okay, like that. So I'm not taking it high up, I'm literally just concentrating on the eyelids. So we're going to repeat that same thing on the other eye. This eyeshadow is so pigmented, honestly. That's why it's always best to start off with like the tiniest amount on your brush and just build it up like this. I'm going to create a wing liner and I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash Liner, and this is in the shade Black. And just take out the wing however much you want, and just connect it together and just colour in any bits that you need to fill in. So I'm just going to complete the other eye and I'll be back. Right, so I have done my wing liner and I've also added my lashes. So I've added the Tatty lashes in TL28. As many of you probably already know, I'm obsessed with these lashes. I love them so much. So now we're going to move on to the face, and I've already applied my moisturizer on and I'm just going to go straight in with some foundation. So I'm just going to mix in my Benefit Hello Happy Brightening Foundation, and I'm going to mix that in with my MAC Face and Body. I'm just going to pop a little bit on the back of my hand. Just going to pop this on the face. I'm just going to start by applying the foundation with a small brush. Just going to pop some on the neck as well. I like the product to kind of sit on my skin a little bit before I start buffing it out. So now I'm going to take my buffing brush and we are just going to buff this all out. I'm just taking a flat buffing brush and we're just going to start buffing this all out. You can go straight in with your buffing brush, you don't have to go in with a flat brush first. Just make sure to buff out the neck as well. If you feel like you've buffed out your foundation and you feel like you want to go for a more coverage and you need more foundation, you can go ahead and apply more, but I'm going to leave mine here because I'm happy with this coverage. I'm now going to take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in warm beige and just going to pop it under the eyes. I've got quite dark circles, so I do want to try cover those dark circles up. While I'm allowing that to set, I'm going to start contouring. To contour, I'm going to grab my Pro Conceal by LA Girl, and this is in the shade Espresso. And we're just going to pop this on all the areas where the sun would naturally hit us. And just going to do a little bit on the nose and my jawline. Now we're going to start blending this all out. I'm going to start with the contouring, so I'm taking my same foundation brush because I don't want my contour to be harsh today. I want it to be quite subtle, so I'm going to take my same buffing brush that we used for the foundation and we're just going to blend this all out. So as you can see, I'm not touching my concealer, I'm literally just concentrating on all the areas where I've contoured. Okay, once that is blended out, I can move on to my concealer. I'm going to grab my same flat brush that we used previously for the eyelids and we're just going to start patting out the concealer. As you can see, I'm not using so many different brushes. I'm trying to keep it as limited as possible. Gonna keep blending that out. Gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, once you have done that, we're just gonna go in with some powder. I'm just gonna take the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. And I'm just gonna pack this under the eye because we don't want our under eyes to crease and we kind of want to set your under eye. I'm just gonna now focus on the under eye, so I'm just gonna take some of that brown eyeshadow that we used in our crease and we're just gonna run that in our lash line. I want to make sure that is all blended out. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. And I'm going to take my Smashbox Always On gel liner and we're just going to pop this in the waterline. Now I'm going to move back to the face and then I'm going to come back and add some mascara right at the end. So I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder. I'm just going to pop this powder all over the face. don't want my face to be matte, but with a tiny bit of this powder it just helps sets your makeup, and you will still see the natural glow from the skin. But if you do have really dry skin, I wouldn't advise to put too much powder on your face. And you can also bring your glow back when you apply highlighter. I'm going to now move on to my lips, and I'm going to take my Rimmel lip liner in the shade Cappuccino. We're just going to line our lips. Now I'm going to go in with my New Look Super Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Nude Rose. Just going to apply a little bit on like that. So I'm just literally creating a few dots, and I'm just going to take my finger and just rub this into my lips, because I don't want too much of the pink to show. I just want it to look quite neutral still. So it's best if I go in with my finger and not apply the product on all of my lips like that. And then I'm going to go on top with my e.l.f. liquid matte lipstick in the shade Blushing Rose, and we're just going to pop this in the center of my lip. And I'm just going to take my finger again to blend this out. Always best to keep like a tissue or towel nearby so you can just clean your hands. Now that the lips are done, I feel like the look's coming more together. I'm just going to go put some mascara on the bottom lashes and I'll be back. Okay, so I've popped my mascara on, and I used the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Mascara. I'm going to take my highlighter. I'm going to use the Mary-Lou Manizer highlighter. I'm just going to pop a little bit of this. I feel like my skin is nice and dewy, so I don't want to put too much highlighter on. So I'm literally just dabbing it into the skin. I love this highlighter so much. It's just so beautiful. I feel like this is such a nice highlighter for brides. So I'm not really feeling this shade on my lips, so I'm just going to add a bit of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Seductress, and I just want to lighten the shade a little bit. And there you go. I prefer this lip a lot better. I've just realized I forgot to add some bronzer and blusher, so I'm just gonna add a little bit on now. It doesn't matter because I did add my face powder on already. Add some of this bronzer on all the areas where we basically contoured. Now I'm going to go in with some blusher. Take my L'Oreal Lifes Peach blusher, and I'm just going to grab the same brush that we used for the bronzer, and we're just going to pop this on like this. And it's just so nice to add a bit of blusher on. I feel like it really completes the look, and it just makes your skin look so much more healthier, and it just brings out a really nice color to your cheeks as well. So I really like using a blusher. Last but not least, I'm going to get my Fix Plus spray, and we're just going to add this all over the face to lock in all the makeup like that. and we're just going to let that sink into the skin. And you can use, if you're in a rush, you can just go in straight with a beauty blender and press all the product in so it sinks into the skin a lot quicker. But I'm just going to leave it here and I'm just going to let it absorb into the skin. Okay, so that is the end of this look. I'll just show you close up. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for loads more videos. If you would like to inquire about our hair, makeup or henna services, then you can drop us an email on info@sierrabylondon.com, and if you would like to book on to our online makeup course, you can visit our website www.sierrabylondon.com and you can find out all the information on there as well. If you have any requests for more videos, please leave it in the comments below, or you can message us directly, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Take care.